Hey there, South Jersey. I'm Pete Thompson with the Cape May County Herald, and this is Under Review. Under Review brought to you by the Perk Motor Group, home of the best price guarantee. It's week number 8 of the spring sports season. We have some girls softball highlights for you as Wildwood and Cape May Tech square off. We also have some middle girls lacrosse highlights as the Panthers travel to Ocean City in a game that essentially decides the league title. And how about not one, but 2 100 career goal scorers from boys lacrosse. That plus we'll explain what caught the dub means. But first we begin with girls softball highlights from Wildwood at Cape May Tech yesterday. Just an absolutely gorgeous day outside for spring sports as our cameras are on hand for this one. The captains and coaches from both sides meet the umpire crew at home plate prior to the game to go over the ground rules. Top of the first, number 14 in maroon is Crystal Adorno for Wildwood. Perfect placement here as this fly ball lands just inside the right field line. Adorno is running hard as she taps second and gets all the way to third with a lead-off triple. That puts her in scoring position for number 1, KC Cologne, and Cologne with a ground ball to short. Cologne out at first. However, that's good enough to score the run as Adorno scores to make it 1-0. Wildwood takes the early lead. Bottom of the first now, Cape May Tech with the runners on first and second when number 23, Taylor Patterson, hits this ball into the gap in left center. Number 20, Danielle Piazza scores. Number 17, Rebecca Payne comes home. It's an RBI double for Patterson. She advances to third on the throw home. The Hawks move in front at 2-1. And the fun is not done for Cape May Tech as number 8, Daniel Doritas, delivers an RBI single to center. Ground balls and line drives are good in softball. This one brings Patterson home, and it's 3-1 Cape May Tech after one full inning of play. We'll move ahead to the top of the third inning now. Wildwood down big, 9-1 by this point, but no quit in the Warriors. Number 15, Shalimar Vasquez, line drive single that scores number 10, Mackenzie McCracken, and number 14, Adorno, cuts it to a 9-3 ball game. And later, number 4 for Wildwood, Mia Corujo just squirts one into shallow right field to bring Vasquez home. Wildwood with 5 runs in the frame to get as close as 9-6. Bottom half of the third, though, number 3 in green, Gianna Esposito almost takes out the base umpire. Comes through with an RBI single that scores Payne. It's 10-6. And then number 0 for Tech is Jess Steelman. Remember when I told you that ground balls are good in softball? A bouncing RBI single that brings Patterson and Esposito home. 17-9 the final. The Hawks been big on senior day. Number 23, Taylor Patterson. Number 0, Jess Steelman. They are the 2 seniors on the Cape May Tech roster. Best of luck to them. Real quick, we thought we'd take a look at our local teams and their playoff matchups. Some of them begin as early as today, including number 7, Middle Township, on the road against they're at home, against number 10, Overbrook, and number 14, Lower Cape May. They go on the road to number 3, Sterling in Group 2 South. Props to the Cape Tiger shortstop, Marissa Brown. She picks up career hit number 100 as just a sophomore in Lower's game with Holy Spirit yesterday. Ocean City also playoff qualified. John Bruno's Red Raiders begin the postseason today with a home game against Triton. That's a quick look at the softball playoff picture. Our thanks to Mike Franco from SNJ Today for highlights of Middle and Ocean City girls lacrosse. The Panthers down by 1 at the half when number 21, Bridget Rusky, spots number 9, Libby Bustard for the goal. Bustard ties things up at 4. That's at the far end of the artificial surface at Carey Stadium. At the near end, check out the individual work by number 45, Danielle Donahue, as she spins in front and scores, puts OC back in the lead at 5-4. Donahue is just a sophomore, but she puts on a veteran-like display later in the second half. She's in the clear, head of the pack. She shoots and scores. Red Raiders lead 6-4 after this goal. Now, Middle does try to mount a challenge. Number 14, Jenna Herlihy scores off the restart. The Panthers trail by 1 at 7-6, but Middle with no answer for number 45, Donahue. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 goals for the sophomore. 4 goals, 2 assists. All of them come in the second half. 13-8 the final. Ocean City beats Middle to end a 4-year Cape Atlantic League win streak by the Panthers. You'll see now 15-2 overall, 9-0 in the league. Middle has a 60-game Cape Atlantic League win streak snapped. Panthers now 14-2 overall, 10-1 in league play. We'll take a look at the girls lacrosse playoff picture. All 3 of our local teams get a first round bye, including Middle. They are the top seed in Group 1. They're home with number 8, Moorestown Friends. In Group 3, Ocean City gets a 3 seed. They will be at home against number 6, Central Regional. And finally, in Group 2, the top seed is Lower Cape May. They are home with number 6, Barnegat tomorrow, and that's a look at girls playoff lacrosse. Our first boys lacrosse video comes to us from Cape May Courthouse, thanks to the Middle Township Boys program for supplying us with some video footage of Nick Anagnew scoring career goal number 100. Anagnew's 6 goals in the Panthers' 18-13 win over Haddon Township. Demi Taranik also 6 goals. Matt Kirkland 11 saves. Middle wraps up the season at 6-11. But congrats, Nick Anagnew, career goal number 100. We also want to thank Ed Mendyke and daughter Carly Mendyke for being on the scene with their phones running, videoing Chase Mendyke as he hits career goal number 100 in a Lower Cape May win over Vineland last Friday night. Mendyke, the first Lower Cape May boys athlete to hit career goal number 100. Congrats to him. Thanks again to Father Ed, Sister Carly for their video work here. That is what we like to see. But we don't like to see this. Lower Cape May, a 15 seed on the road at number 2, Madison yesterday, 17-4. The final there, LCM out of the postseason. The news is brighter, though, for Ocean City in Group 2 South. 6 goals in the first quarter of a playoff opener against Ocean Township. Anthony and Sarah, 4 goals, 2 assists. Teammate Marty Caddy, 3 goals and 3 assists. Garrett Benvenuti, 2 goals, 2 assists, and Mark Colmer, 15 saves. Up next, Ocean City. They're the 7th seed. They're going to play at number 2, Rumson Fairhaven, and that is boys playoff lacrosse. The boys playoff schedule for baseball, that's set to come out later today, so stay tuned for that next week. In the meantime, we can give you a couple scores, tell you that Wildwood wins 4-3 home over Cape May Tech in a non-conference game yesterday. Andrew Warmilly goes 6 strong innings to get the win. Wildwood 10-14. Lower Cape May goes on the road to ACIT. They win 7-5. David Cook strikes out 9. And speaking of 9, that's how many hits Middle Township records against Oakcrest yesterday. However, it is not enough. Middle falls to 7-12 on the season, and Ocean City struggles at St. Augustine. The Red Raiders fall 5-2. Isaac Robertson, a bright spot for the Red Raiders. He does go 2 for 3. That is high school baseball. We'll close with golf as the folks associated with Lower Cape May Regional Boys Golf sent in a few pictures of the celebration for Coach Jeff Wonder. 175-188, LCM beats Wildwood Catholic last week. That is career coaching win number 250 for Wonder. He says it takes a village, so he wants to acknowledge former co-head coach Jim Ridgway and his assistants Anthony Dalio and Mike Morey. Great pictures here as they've caught the dub. The hand gesture is a W, which stands for win, but it also stands for wonder, spelled W-U-N-D-E-R. That is high school golf. We'll come back out and remind you that we can't do it each week here without the hard work and dedication of one Steph Sella. She's pictured with me here. Steph's the heart and soul of Under Review. She shoots most of the highlights each week. She certainly does edit all the video together and put this all together that you see the final product. So if you do see her out and about at your school, please go up to her and say thank you Steph. Also, don't forget, if you have a story idea or suggestion, you can email me at pthompson@cmcherald.com. That's my first initial and last name, pthompson @cmcherald.com. For faster scores and news, you can go to Facebook and find us there on Cape May County Sports. You just hit like on that page, or we're on Twitter as well by going to @CMC Herald Sports. Again, this is week number 8 for the spring sports season. We are wrapping up just about a month to go until we hit our summer break for Under Review. Don't forget, Under Review is brought to you by the fine folks at the Burke Motor Group, home of the best price guarantee. Hope to see you right back here next Thursday for another installment of Under Review, a playoff edition, if you will. In the meantime, thanks for watching.